Hello and welcome back in channel SciTech. In today's video, to the speed test and the RAM management test comparison between the iQOO 7 versus OnePlus Nord 2 by using the Ultra Game mode and by using the high performance mode. Yes friends, this is my first time doing this kind of side-by-side comparison between both phones. Let's see if you try to use the high performance mode in the OnePlus Nord 2, how much improvement it can be there in terms of the opening speeds. So that is what my main point of making this video, friends. That's what I'm going to exactly demonstrate in this video. And this is my first time doing this kind of test side by side using the Ultra Game mode and using the game space and using the high performance mode. So this is going to be really very interesting. So because the OnePlus Nord 2 has got really good capabilities, but the thing is that you will get that kind of high level capabilities only if you use the high performance mode. Yes, absolutely. So it can actually boost the UFS storage read and write speeds. It can actually boost CPU and the GPU scores and another benchmark score and even the CPU throttling score. Plenty of things are related to the high performance mode in this OnePlus Nord 2. So that is the main reason of me choosing this particular high performance mode in this kind of doing the speed test comparison. Right now the iQOO 7 device was able to reboot first, then the OnePlus Nord 2, not bad. And during this time of demonstration I need to show you exactly what type of Wi-Fi connection both phones are connected, because that is also another important thing at this moment. So both phones are connected to the 5 GHz. Let me know to connect to 5 GHz. As you can see clearly, both phones perfectly fine, 5 GHz network. Let me know to clear everything from the background. So all the apps are completely clean from the background, and in the OnePlus Nord 2 I need to use the high performance mode. Let me know to enable that. Going into the battery option, yes, high performance mode is enabled successfully. And let me know to open those 10 games. I mean 5 applications and 5 games. So this is going to be really intense kind of testing, friends, and let's see how many games and how many applications will be there in the background RAM management between both of these devices. And final thing I'm trying to show you, no apps are running in the background. Let's get started, friends, without wasting any time. And iQOO 7 was able to load this Google Chrome first, and Amazon application also iQOO 7 slightly faster. And in the Amazon application, let's keep this mobile phones in the background, and let's keep this M32 in the background. There should not be any kind of issue. And Flipkart also iQOO 7 was able to open faster. Flipkart not bad, and let's keep this in the background. And next is a touch sampling rate. I'm trying to keep some lines in the background as well. Yes. And next is a Play Store. So right now all the applications are completely open between both phones. That's fantastic. Now let's see the gaming. Let's see, friends, which phone will be able to open these games faster. As I said, I did use the Ultra Game mode and I did use the high performance mode and the game space as well. So first phone was to turn on is the iQOO 7 device, little bit faster. And next is Temple Run. Right now I think both phones are slightly faster. Snapdragon 870 and the Dimensity 1200. Both are 8GB RAM variants completely. And next is Paragon's mobile game. Let's see which one will show the logo first. That is what I'm going to exactly check in this video. First the iQOO 7 device, which has got the Snapdragon 870, was able to display first, not bad. And next the OnePlus Nord 2 device. Not bad overall. Let's go to the home page again. And next is a Call of Duty. Let's see the Call of Duty game, which phone can actually open them. Right now both phones are loading pretty close. Right now they are updating and they are fetching the data. Let's see. And first I think the OnePlus Nord 2 finished, not bad. I think the iQOO 7 was downloading the data. That is the reason it did take some time in the iQOO 7 device. That must be the reason. So let me try to do one thing. I'll try to close it and I'll try to open it again just to show you again from the beginning, because it should be kind of fair test. So let me try to go back and clear this Call of Duty in the background. And yes, now let's start. So sorry for the disturbance, friends. So let's see. So this games randomly they get updated suddenly all of a sudden. So let's see what happens now. I did do this Call of Duty game a couple of hours ago, review on this iQOO 7 device. Again I got the update in this phone. So first phone, the iQOO 7 device was able to open the Call of Duty game first, not bad. Let's go to the home page and let's try final game, which is a FIFA game. So let's see what happens with the FIFA game. So how much difference can it be there? Opening the speeds, I think the both are kind of close at this moment. No, the iQOO 7 device was able to open faster, slightly. As you can see friends, slightly faster, the iQOO 7 device, not bad. So overall, finally, if you try to use the high performance mode in the OnePlus Nord 2, definitely we can expect the better results in terms of the speed and opening comparison with other Snapdragon processors. Now let's see, how is the RAM management going to affect? Is there any kind of benefit for the RAM management or not? That is what my main motive of doing this kind of testing. Let's start with the last application itself from the last Call of Duty. So overall, the 5 games should be kind of completely fine. So both phones should be able to support the 5 games. That should not be any kind of big issue in terms of supporting the RAM management. Next is a Temple Run and Subway Surf also. Subway Surf got closed in the iQOO 7 device, as you can see, because I did use the Ultra Game mode, as you can see friends. So maybe this might be the reason why it's so powerful, aggressive in terms of clearing the background. I think so, in terms of using Ultra Game mode. That's the one thing maybe. Let's see what about the applications. Let's see the situation about the applications. One more thing, as I said, this is my first time doing in the iQOO 7 device using this kind of Ultra Game mode as well, because every time I'll try to disable it because that will definitely clear the background. But I just want to see, comparing both phones, what will happen. Both phones were able to keep this in the background RAM management. Google Play Store, not bad. And let's see this touch sampling rate. Which phone will be having this line? So this is going to be really interesting friends, which phone, because in the multitasking we can see clearly in both phones. So even I'm really interested to see 1, 2, 3 in the iQOO 7 device. As you can see clearly in the iQOO 7 device, it was able to be in the background RAM management, not an issue. OnePlus Nord 2 deleted. So OnePlus Nord 2 was able to keep 5 games and 1 application, Play Store. That's it. And now is the flip card. Let's see the flip card. What happens with the flip card? Is the flip card. You can see the phone exactly 1, 2, 3. First it showed in the iQOO 7 device. It did not even get reload, nothing. So next is Amazon. I did keep this Amazon in the Samsung phone M32. 1, 2, 3. Bang. As you can see, the iQOO 7 device was able to keep. Fantastic. And finally the Google Chrome application 1, 2, 3. Bang. As you can see, the iQOO 7 device perfect in terms of the multitasking, which can actually keep all these applications and all the games except Subway Surf in the background RAM management. Now let's revisit last game. It's gone. It deleted from the background RAM management friends. In the OnePlus Nord 2, the FIFA game, Call of Duty was able to be there. Not an issue. The Bad Events Mobile also got deleted from the background RAM management in the OnePlus Nord 2. Temple Run also got deleted in the RAM management. Subway Surf also got deleted in this phone. You can see clearly what is happening in the terms of the RAM management. So that's it friends, thank you for watching this video, and in case if you're having any other queries, let me know in the comment section below. So meanwhile, don't forget to check the playlist for more information. Signing off. Bye.